Let's talk about the upcoming new moon in the sign of Gemini on May 26th. It's going to be my lunar return. So excited. A dialogue between the moon's intuition and Gemini's intellect. Each lunar phase that occurs in a zodiac sign also symbolizes an encounter with the planet that rules that sign, an influence that directs the tone and energy of the moment. The new moon in Gemini is no exception. It marks a fleeting yet potent meeting. On one side, the moon, the guardian of cycles, emotions, and our inner world. On the other, Mercury, ruler of Gemini, which governs the mind, intellect, and our logical, expressive nature. Naturally, this creates a powerful dynamic, a conversation between feeling and thought, between intuition and communication. This new moon becomes a bridge between what we sense internally and how we articulate it outwardly. It invites us to translate emotion into language, to name what we feel so we can begin to understand it, and to start again, not just with intention, but with clear thought and conscious words. It's a fertile time to set intentions around learning, writing, speaking, and redefining how we share ourselves with others. Let the mind be a vessel, not a cage, and allow it to carry your inner truth towards something new. We're going to start with Aries risings. Aries, you're going to have this new moon in Gemini in your third house. It's going to draw your voice outwardly. The voice that comes not from impulse, but from deeper thought, from the desire to share what truly matters. This is the right moment to speak, to write, to connect with clarity and purpose. You're not just expressing yourself, you're opening doors through communication. Ideas flow more freely now, and your ability to articulate what's been stirring inside you could spark meaningful conversations or the start of some new projects. Don't hold back. Your words have weight, and the courage to speak your truth is what sets everything in motion. And then for Taurus rising, you guys have this new moon in Gemini in your second house. So it invites you to reassess the foundation of your worth, what you value, what you hold, and what you're ready to build. It's not about holding on, but about understanding what truly supports you now. Your relationship with money, security, and even your self-esteem may be under quiet revision. Use this lunar reset to speak your intentions around sustainability, not only in what you earn, but in how you live. Ask yourself, what do I need to feel nourished, not just financially, but emotionally and mentally? Then take a step, however small, toward embodying that answer. Then for Gemini risings, this is going to be in your first house. So this is speaking directly to your presence, the very essence of you. After months of scattered thoughts or unspoken feelings, this moment offers clarity, a chance to begin again. Not by changing everything, but by listening to yourself with fresh awareness. What story are you ready to tell now? And how can you tell it more honestly? There's power in your perspective, and this lunation invites you to realign with it. Let this be a return to self, not the mask, not the performance, but the you that's been waiting to be seen and heard. Start where it feels real. And then for Cancer risings, this new moon in Gemini is going to be in your 12th house. So this stirs the quiet inner realms, the spaces within where you think in silence, where dreams form, where truths emerge before they are ready to be shared. You're not meant to act immediately now, but to reflect, to retreat, and to listen to the voice beneath the noise. This is a reset for your intuition, your spiritual health, your emotional boundaries. Take time to reconnect with your inner rhythms. There's something important being whispered, not shouted. Let your inner world speak, even if only to yourself. The clarity you're seeking comes from within, not from the outside world. And then for Leo rising, this new moon in Gemini is breathing new life into your vision of the future. The dreams that once felt far away begin to feel closer, more possible, especially if you dare to speak them aloud. You're being called to share, to connect, to collaborate. This isn't about chasing attention. It's about aligning with a collective energy that reflects what you're really here for. Friendships, networks, and group projects may offer openings that feel aligned with your truth. Let this be a beginning rooted in both inspiration and dialogue. What you envision now has the potential to shape your path in meaningful ways. And then for Virgo rising, you guys have this new moon in Gemini in your 10th house, and that highlights your public presence, your career path, and the legacy that you're building. It's a time to set intentions around the image you're ready to refine, the role you're growing into, and the long-term goals that now ask for your full attention. But this isn't only about achievement, it's about aligning your work with your voice, your clarity, and your truth. Let this be a professional reset, where you speak clearly about what you want and make decisions from a place of integrity. Trust that small shifts now can lead to long-term recognition when your outer life begins to reflect your inner evolution. And then for Libra rising, this is going to be in your 9th house. The new moon in Gemini invites you to widen your mental and spiritual horizons. This is a time for expansion, not just through physical travel, but through new ideas, deeper learning, and philosophical exploration. You're being encouraged to step outside familiar frameworks and let curiosity lead you toward what inspires awe. If you felt confined by routine or limited thinking, this lunation offers a breath of fresh air for you. It's about rediscovering what excites your mind and feeds your sense of meaning. Let this be the start of a new chapter in how you understand the world and your place within it. And then for Scorpio rising, this new moon in Gemini is going to be in your 8th house. It turns your gaze inward toward the hidden layers of emotion, intimacy, and transformation. It's not a surface level reset. It's a deeper unraveling for you, a chance to rewrite the narrative around power, trust, and vulnerability. This is a powerful moment to make peace with what you can't control and to claim agency over what you can. Your willingness to speak your truth, to set clear emotional boundaries, to own your desires. If something is ending, let it. If something is beginning, let it rise from a place of depth. This is where true renewal begins, beneath the surface. And for Sagittarius risings, it's on your descendant, your opposite. This new moon in Gemini activates the space of relationships, both romantic and platonic, and asks you to begin again, not by demanding answers, but by asking the right questions. How do you show up in your connections? What do you need to feel seen, respected, and understood? It's a moment to set intentions around balance, reciprocity, and honesty. If you're seeking new love or deepening a bond, it starts with communication. Let the words be true, even if they're tender. This lunation reminds you that connection isn't about perfection, it's about presence. And then for Capricorn rising, the new moon in Gemini is going to be in your 6th house. So this will bring order to your world, not through control, but through clarity. This lunation highlights your routines, your health, and your everyday systems. This is the time to reset how you move through your days. Where are your energy leaks? What habits support your well-being and which ones undermine it? Let your mind guide you toward rituals that restore. Communication at work may also come into focus. Use this energy to refine how you express ideas and organize tasks. It's not about doing more, but doing what matters better. And then for Aquarius rising, this new moon in Gemini is going to be in your 5th house. All about creativity, self-expression that takes center stage for you. This is your invitation to play, to experiment, to create without explanation. Whether it's art, romance, or simply joy, you're being asked to reconnect with what makes you feel alive. If you've held back from expressing yourself out of fear or perfectionism, now is the time to begin again with lightness. Let your voice be raw, spontaneous, and true. This lunation also opens doors in love, especially if you're willing to be seen. So say what you feel, create what you dream, let your heart lead the conversation. And last but not least, we have Pisces rising. Pisces, you guys have this new moon in Gemini in your 4th house. So this new moon also turns your attention inwards to your home, your family roots, and the foundations of your emotional life. It's a quiet kind of beginning, but a meaningful one. You're being asked to reflect on what home really means to you and how you can create a space, physically or emotionally, that supports your inner growth. Conversations with loved ones may take on new depth now, or you may feel called to reconnect with a part of your past in order to heal it. Let this be the start of a more honest relationship with where you come from and where you're ready to go. And that's what I have for this new moon in Gemini coming up. Hope you guys liked it. Peace out.